G'day folks, Connor here from CW's Tech Reviews, back with another video. And today we're doing a full review of the Huawei Band 6. I have been out, I've been smashing this device, giving it heaps. Now, there's usually many areas that I cover when it comes to reviewing a smartwatch or a fitness tracker. And there's the heart rate and sleep tracking and running and cycling and swimming and many other things as well. The first thing I'm going to tell you about is the battery life. Now, when I use this, max brightness, everything on like 24-hour heart rate monitoring and 24-hour blood oxygen monitoring, sleep tracking, notifications on, just everything on, I go through about 10 to 15% per day. So that's a fair bit of juice and probably more consumption than what they're advertising, but I'm pretty happy with it anyway because that's a lot of sensors going off all the time, and for me that's plenty. I mean plenty. I'm used to using like a Galaxy watch where I have to charge it every night. So charging this every 8 to 10 days is a bit of a relief. Now we do have all-day blood oxygen monitoring, which I can report does monitor all day. Accuracy though, that's another story. We have a 1.47 inch AMOLED display, which I love. Plenty of brightness, easy to read out in the sun. Look, when I'm doing my cycling and running, it's really important for me to be able to see what's on my display. I like seeing my stats, my heart rate, my distance, all that stuff. I like to be able to see it. I know I don't need it, but I like having it. And on a 1.47 inch display, you're starting to get into that territory where that's big enough to see. Definitely all day heart rate monitoring and 96 different sports modes. I don't do 96 different types of sports, but I did have fun doing the sports that I did do, which was running, cycling, swimming, hiking, walking. It also says on the box fast charging, and I guess it's hard not to charge something so small so quickly, but it definitely does charge quickly. Now it does say that we have scientific sleep tracking, and I don't know how scientific it is, but I do like it, and again, more on that soon. And then they have 5 ATM water resistance, which I can say my device held up under those conditions for water resistance. Now let's get serious. Running. Now this hasn't got a GPS in it, it's connected to your phone, and then they all work together. The Huawei Band 6, your phone, and the application from Huawei all work together to give you real-time information on your wrist. And I'm pretty satisfied with what I get here. Now, when I hit the 1 kilometer mark on my typical run, I got a notification to say that I've hit the 1K mark. So that means they're all working in conjunction fairly well to give me the correct information. And one thing I did like is that it gives me my heart rate on the display at the top of the display while I'm running, so I can see which heart rate zone I'm currently in, which I really like that, especially if I'm doing that HIIT training or interval training where I'm trying to max out my heart rate, then bring it back down. I could see that I was doing that nice and clearly on the watch as I was running. So that was good to have, really enjoyed having that. But at one stage I went for a run and I think I did like 30 laps around an oval, round and round and round, and I can see clearly that it tracked me really well, and it was quite accurate on the markings on the track that I was doing. Really good, accurate reading. And again, this is in conjunction with my Galaxy S21 Ultra. Now we all know that Huawei has always been in the trouble with the US, so you do actually have to download the APK from the Huawei site itself. It's not available on the Play Store. And if you can get over that, you're gonna have a good experience. I certainly did, and I don't think I'm being spied on by the Chinese government, and if I am, I don't really give a shit either. The Huawei Band 6, the Huawei app are great for tracking your exercise. And I would love to pair this up with a Huawei device, but Huawei don't send me devices. So Huawei, if you're listening, send me a device, I'll hook them all up and I'll do a better review. Now when it comes to cycling, on a Band 5, you couldn't actually choose outdoor cycling as an exercise from your watch. I don't know why, and if you guys can figure it out, let me know, because I can't find how to add outdoor cycling as an automatic exercise to add to your watch face so you can just tap and go while you're standing on your bike. Unfortunately, I had to go into the Huawei app, choose outdoor cycling, press play or press go, and then straight away it would start working. It would show up on the watch and everything was fine. But just having to go into the app is a bit of a pain in the backside, and I don't know why they don't just make it straight in through the watch itself. But again, I got some really good results with the cycling, with the watch, the application, and my Galaxy S21 Ultra all working well to give me the good results that I was looking for. So heart rate's up when I'm pushing hard. It's reflected in the watch face in real time. When my heart rate drops back down because I'm just cruising on the pushy, then you can see that reflected in the watch as well. Your distance is accurate. Everything looks pretty accurate to me. Now, obviously in dark light, it's going to be very visible and easy to see with that AMOLED display, but I'm happy to report that it's really easy to read and see in bright daylight as well. Never had an issue, never had to squint. I could always just check on the fly while I was exercising and I could see what I needed to see. Now, I also took it swimming. Now, I normally do between 4 and 8 different swimming exercises with a watch, but I sort of ran a bit short on time, but I definitely did 3 specific lots of exercises with the Huawei Band 6 for swimming. And again, the watch size upgraded from that Honor Band 5 sort of size is a really refreshing size increase on the display and made it really easy for me to see what I was doing, what I was up to while swimming. Now, something that would make that even better is if the watch tracked me accurately while I was swimming. And again, I'm happy to say that it does track me accurately while swimming. Now, obviously this isn't connected to my phone while I'm swimming. The water breaks any connection with anything at all times. It just happens, right? But it tracked my laps accurately. It tracked my heart rate while I was swimming, and this was visible on the display as well, which I enjoy that. I enjoy being able to see my heart rate while I'm swimming. Now, one block of exercises was 10 laps doing breaststroke, and it tracked it perfectly and told me it was breaststroke. The second lot of exercises I did was half a lap of breaststroke, half a lap of freestyle. This is in a 50-meter pool as well, and it tracked them both accurately and told me that I was doing a medley, which is accurate. I mean, I was doing different swim strokes and I was swapping my swimming stroke halfway through the lap. So it was definitely accurately telling me what I was doing and when I was doing it. And then the last lot of exercises I did was 10 laps, 1 lap of breaststroke, 1 lap of freestyle. And it actually just said that I'd done 10 laps of breaststroke, which is a little bit frustrating. It had accurately recorded how many laps I'd done and how far I had swam. And it also had recorded my heart rate, and it also could show that each lap was faster than the other when I was alternating between breaststroke and freestyle. But it just said that I was doing breaststroke the whole time. So maybe a little bit of tweaking there in software maybe. I'm not sure whether it's a hardware or software thing, but a solid experience. For less than $100, you've got a swim tracker here with all day heart rate monitoring, all day blood oxygen level monitoring, sleep tracking that looks really, really accurate to me. And I'm going to move straight into that now, sleep tracking. So I bought the new Google Hub display version 2 with built-in sleep tracking, and that is garbage. It's so bad. I don't even use it. I've just deleted Google Fit off my phone because it's just a crap service. The Huawei Band 6 gives me the accurate information every night. It would say, okay, you went to bed at this time and you woke up at this time. And I'll wake up at say 5 and I'm up. It's not like I wake up at 4 and I toss and turn for an hour. I wake up and I get up. And this is all reflected, and you can see your REM sleep, your deep sleep, your light sleep, and times that you're awake as well. And from what I can see, it's pretty accurate. Google, one of the biggest companies in the world, can't get it right. But Huawei have nailed it, and they're really accurate in their sleep tracking. And again, I love how it's presented. It looks really good. It's presented in a pleasing manner that makes me want to read it and makes me look into it a little bit further and investigate what is what. I really think it matters a lot when you're talking about how something's presented to you. If something looks like garbage, you're going to walk away from it or not use it. And the Huawei Band 6 presents everything in a really nice way, and I think you'll enjoy it. Now, in day-to-day functions and day-to-day use, I have found it really pleasant to use. No sharp edges, so no scratches on my face, on my beautiful face when I'm trying to sleep. One button on the right hand side, which is basically to bring up a list of shortcuts for working out and your heart rate and all that health related stuff. It brings up a list. You can select your exercise or heart rate tracking or oxygen level monitoring. You can go through it all. Now, this button is also to stop your exercise when you've finished your workout. Press the button and it gives you an option to stop or continue, and it makes it pretty simple. No false touches there. Swipe left or right to go through a list of shortcuts. Swipe up to see your notifications and swipe down to see your quick panel. Actually, my number one tip for the Huawei Band 6, when you get up in the morning, make sure you turn off Do Not Disturb mode before you start exercising. I did this a couple of times, I forgot a couple of times, and it just stuffed my workout. Like, not me physically doing it, but it just didn't record properly, and then it stopped about 2Ks into my run or my cycle. It's just really bad if you forget to turn off Do Not Disturb mode. I think that just really interferes with all the sensors and functionality of the device. So before you exercise in the morning, Do Not Disturb off, otherwise you're going to be frustrated. Comfort is great, and you know what I really dig? I'm just going to take it off and show you. So since watches first got the watch buckle, there's been no need to screw around with it. A watch buckle works great when you put it in like that and lock it into place. They don't fall off. They don't need to be fancy. They just need to be comfortable and practical. And the watch buckle on this is comfortable and practical. It never fell off once. It never came undone once, which I can say has happened with some, you know, where you just push a little nub through the wristband. I've had issues with those. Not with this. Fantastic. Plenty of slots in there. So if you've got a fat wrist or a skinny wrist, you're going to be fine. Bit of branding on it. And the sensors are all on the back of the watch there. It looks really good, eh? It's a good device, man. Like, I really think this is worth getting. I'm going to put links down below to it. Please use my links. No one sponsors these videos. It's all me. So use the links. Help out a YouTuber who's trying to get something back. And I really appreciate you all watching. If I forget anything, I'll either put it in the comments below, or if I forget anything before I drop this video, I'll be back in a different t-shirt at a different time just to cover off. But I'm pretty certain I've covered everything. Thank you for watching, and I will catch you in the next video. Ciao.